Good morning, everybody. So I'm actually going to be using a microphone today, just because my voice has been a little bit raspy. I am sipping my tea. Good morning to everyone. Thank you for those of you joining so early. And I'm going to give it a few minutes before we begin. So if you want to start the chat and kind of say hi to your neighbors during this time and send some love, that would be great. I have a cat. My little Stella wants her treats. Do you want to say something, Stella? You're going to hear her crying in the background. She's pretty adamant right now. Yeah, we're going to do a great meditation this morning, and then we'll roll into an Ascended Masters reading. I feel like everything is one. Everything is going to be one. Stella's crying. You guys can hear her probably. She wants to go. She wants to go. Sorry. Hopefully she'll bring us some laughter. Stella, she has no idea what no means right now. Thank you, Leslie, for joining and everyone who's commenting. Stella, I think that we need the space, honey. Yeah. You're gonna have to go down, Bubba. There's no treats up here. She's definitely joining in, you guys. Here's Stella. She wants to be a part of this, apparently. She's very tapped in intuitively, so say hi to Stella. All right, so we'll give it a couple more minutes. We'll definitely wait until, 9 o'clock Eastern time. Hi, everyone. Thank you guys for joining. Stella, everyone's saying hi to you, baby. So just excuse me when I sip my tea. I'm going to need to keep doing that to keep my throat clear. Stella, honey, I don't think this is a good idea, babe. Okay, love you, baby. Okay, so Stella blessed us with her intuitive energy. All right, so keep connecting with one another throughout this live. Send love, chat with one another. I'm not going to be looking at the comments too much just because I'm going to be channeling, reading, and we're going to do our meditation without music. I just didn't have that prepared. There's something that I want to read to you that I channeled this morning, and that reading will take us right into the meditation, okay? So just get into a comfortable space where you can relax, receive the messages, and also maybe close your eyes, because about 2/3 of the way through we'll close our eyes and we'll go into a group guided meditation. And hopefully whoever's not able to join so early in the morning, for some of my people on the West Coast, it's only about 6 a.m., so I know they'll catch this later, but there's a lot going on today in terms of prayers, group meditations, all day long, and I felt guided to do this in the morning because my channel is most open now. So, so you guys, if you don't know other things that are going on today, I'll just mention a few. Marianne Williamson is doing a 2-minute prayer. It's like a collective global prayer. It's at noon Eastern time, so you'll have to figure out whatever time zone you're on, what that means for you. And I know several others have healing meditations and collective gatherings going on today. Panache Desai is doing one this evening. If you want to sign up with him on his website, he's amazing. That's going to be more like a forum, a call. So, thank you guys for joining. Hi. So again, I won't be looking at the chat too much, but you guys make sure you chat with one another, leave your messages and your comments for each other. And so I'm just going to begin, and I know that whoever can't join us live will join us for the replay, okay? So again, like I said, I'm sipping tea. Good morning, everyone. And I'm using a mic, so hopefully you guys can hear me better. And I'm just going to read something to you. It's a channeled message from early this morning. And from this message, we'll roll right into a meditation. So just get into a comfortable position where you can receive these messages. Here we go. Level out. The playing field has changed. It's no longer a game. It's no longer a race. We walk this precious earth together. We share a unique bond, a common bond, standing united for a very purposeful reason, a reason bigger than ourselves. Once divided, once so separate, those days are gone. Our heirloom is this earth. Our footprints leave their mark. The fate of humanity is in our hands, and we have an awesome responsibility to heal ourselves, to nurture and restore this earth, to remember what is important, to connect, to bond, to dissolve separation, to be of service, to be love, to spread love, to shine our light. Rise up, light workers, emerge out of self. You've been readying for this. It's time to shine your light and help guide others through these dark and uncertain times. There is no right or wrong. There is simply a call to action. Together, now we gather on social media to extend love and support behind closed doors. Minus the makeup and the ideals of perfection, we get real and we give, we lead, we guide, we help, we support, and we realize we are all in this together. Suddenly, there is no superiority. There's no jealousy, no competition. We are all of the same class. We are the human race. Viruses will always appear as the enemy, threatening our lives and our well-being. They are the root of all disease. They are, however, the greatest opportunity for wholeness. They are a catalyst for change in all situations, in all disease, within the body and in collective consciousness. We can either allow their rule to take hold, or we can dig deep to find an understanding of why they are here in the first place. The separation from self, from wholeness, from connectedness that caused their invasion, and how we can heal from within. COVID-19 is a teacher. COVID-19 is a healer. And the only way this virus will vanish is if we go within and band together. We are being asked to rise from fear, to heal collective karma, to clear fear templates, and to dissolve separation from within ourselves and on this planet. We must take the virus as our own, meaning we must own it. It is our coronavirus, yours and mine. It lives in all of us collectively at a conscious level, not just those who have been infected, who have sacrificed their lives for the greater good, or who have recovered. It is now in each and every one of us, affecting our lives. Now we have the opportunity to shine the light so brightly, become one, to unify, to heal ourselves, to love each other, and to nurture and restore this beautiful earth. The voice of COVID-19 says, "Come together right now over me." And let's imagine a better world. It is a revolution of an extraordinary kind. Rise up, light workers, emerge out of self. You've been readying for this. It's time to shine your light and help guide others through this time. Not all can see so clearly, some still blinded in fear, some still in denial. This is a call to action, the greatest one of your lifetime. Rise now, rise. So let's just bow our heads, close our eyes together. And let's take a nice deep breath, centering ourselves. Inhale and exhale, finding your center, finding your balance. A deep breath again. Inhale and exhale, releasing everything that's held in your body, all the stress, the worry, the fear, release it all. Find your focus, find your center. Now together and individually, let's place our focus through our imaginations. You're going to have to use your imagination on this. I want you to imagine a little tiny microscopic organism. I want you to see this organism, a virus, however you'd like to call it, as oddly shaped. See it now with its own army of soldiers, this one organism, the leader. Now, in your respective homes, in your respective places, I want you to speak out in a whisper and repeat after me softly, as if you were speaking directly to this living organism with a consciousness. I'll go slow so that you can repeat each line. I understand your purpose. I see you. I am doing my part to release you of your rule. You no longer have power over me or the collective. I hold the light to you. You cannot survive as I unify, as we unify. You must go, you must leave. Thank you, O virus, for you have taught us great lessons. Lessons of our strength, our bond, our love, and our unity. And as each person on this planet receives these lessons and chooses to rise out of fear and into love, you will ease your grip on humanity and cease to exist any longer. Imagine now, you guys, everyone who's listening through this meditation, come back into your own bodies. Release that vision. Know that that has been heard, that has been received. The virus has heard it. Okay? Come back into your own center now. I want you to imagine a light growing inside of you. So, so bright from around your solar plexus area. It can be any color you choose, or many colors. I want you to see this light expanding from your navel, up into your, from your belly, up into your chest, through to your heart chakra. Beautiful beaming light, whatever color you choose, perhaps many colors. And now allow this light to grow and allow it to surround your entire auric field. Expand this light now, bigger and bigger, 12 feet above your head and 12 feet below your feet. All around your body, you see this light expanding. You are immersed, you are exuding. Now imagine your light beaming up to the sky. You can imagine it growing and expanding wider as it permeates your entire home, and then the volume of that light bursting through the roof and expanding up into the sky. Imagine that your light meets at one central point with all of the other lights, as if you were shooting this light through the roof and into the heavens. See the apex where all of this collective light merges, and just be there for a moment. At the top of this apex, see a star, a glowing golden star. This is the star that is guiding the collective. It is placed there by the archangels, the masters, and the higher beings. Even other races of the universe are assisting us at this time. Thank them. This star shines for us all. We are guided by a unified light. As we create more light, the star guides more people. As we create more light, the star can be seen and shown to all. As we create more light, the star pulls others out of fear. As we create more light, others create more light too. So I want you to just exhale and receive all of those messages, receive all of that light. Be aware of the light that you're emitting, your responsibility, how you can better take care of yourself, heal yourself, and hold space for others during this time. I'm so thankful that you guys joined me for this. I'm going to roll into a reading. I have a lot to say that's coming through from the archangels, and certainly Mother Mary has been over us. So know that you can replay this. I'm going to post this as a replay if you want to hear those words echoed again. If you want to, do that meditation daily, you can use it as a tool, okay? So I'm going to just put the mic down and kind of segue over to how I would roll into a normal Sunday morning Ascended Masters reading. And so I'll just take me a minute, okay? All right, so hopefully you guys can still hear me well. I had to show you something interesting, what happened when I was taking out the cards. I obviously, as I do most Sunday mornings when I do the Masters reading, I pulled out the Ascended Masters deck and the Archangels deck. I asked Spirit what other deck I should use. They told me the Earth Oracle, which makes sense. And when I said, okay, I'm going to pre-shuffle these just so I don't spend a lot of time doing it live. And I found that there were 2 cards stuck to this deck. And so I thought this was really poignant. These are 2 cards from the Good Tarot. And this is the Hierophant and the 8 of Earth. So the message that was stuck to us today, literally, is that we need to ground into a spiritual practice during this time. and rely on that sense of knowing and the bigger meaning of all of this, and also ground ourselves through spiritual practice at this time. As well as it might be time to learn something new. It might be that you emerge as a teacher, but I see that the teaching and the learning being so important at this time in a way that the whole universe, everybody can ground in. So whether you're called forth as a teacher, or maybe even as a teacher or healer, you have something more to learn. This is also about the lessons coming through from spirit, how we ground them into the earth. So I thought this was really beautiful. So I'm going to leave those in the front here, push this back so we can remember that that's sort of the framework of this reading. Okay. And so hopefully you're still with me. If you guys are just joining on and you missed the first half, we did the a channeled message reading, and we also went into a meditation. So I'm going to go over to the Ascended Masters first to see what messages are coming through for us collectively. Okay, so they're saying choose peace, which this is in reverse. This is Yogananda. He's asking us to find our center. There's a lot of, any resistance we had to this process maybe a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I think he's asking us to find peace with it from within, like allow this process to play out, even though there's, some scary things happening or some fear that might creep in. This is a time for you to choose that peace, to choose the peace with others too. Be patient with others who are not being mindful, who may be stuck in their old templates. I feel like it will be a matter of time before they will see and start to gain some of that light. I do believe that what I've been shown is that this is going to go on for quite a while, so that those who are more resistant to what's happening will find that peace and choose to relax into it and choose to go into love rather than fear. And so this is about harmonizing with your fellow neighbor, with your fellow man, but also finding the peace within during this time. Okay. What else do the Ascended Masters have to show us? So they're saying, see the other person's point of view. I see a lot of this right now happening in the collective. I feel like, we could make a lot of war at this time amongst ourselves, because when the light workers, I think, rise up to share the light and shed the truth on what's happening, it's hard for some people to see. So if you're having a hard time seeing others' perspective, try to hold space for that. Try to also be patient for those who maybe aren't seeing or understanding your perspective. See the other person's point of view. Understand that some are still caught in a bit of denial or fear, and that's okay. We have to allow for that too. It's going to take some time. This is not something that's going to go away overnight, and it's going to take some time to resolve and for the light to really permeate into most of humanity, which I feel it will. So they're saying, find the blessings in the current situation. Krishna's coming through. Thank you, Krishna. This is beautiful, because this is so true. There's so many blessings here. Just walk through your home. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for, technology, that we can all be connected. See, just like the reading and the meditation we just went through, see how this is such a collective blessing for us all. Even in the face of some souls choosing to, bow out or leave the planet at this time. And there's a lot of good happening. The air is clearing, nature's being restored in so many ways. The earth is balancing. We're balancing. So And you in your own life are going to find a balance through this slowing down, going within, realizing what's important. The bottom of the deck is Kuthumi. He's reminding us to stay focused. So remember, like, I feel like stay focused, develop a daily regimen to help you. I work from home. Quarantine isn't much different for me. I hate to say that, but it's kind of true. But one thing that I've had to do in my life just to adapt to working from home is just find a rhythm, find a balance, find a routine. And then certainly having the spiritual practice or teaching, learning, all of that is very grounding, even though you think like, well, if I connect to the higher realms, how can that be grounding? But I think it's the practice, it's the ritual of it. So stay focused on that. Stay focused on the light and spreading the light and learning and expanding. Don't get caught in the dimness of it. And keep working too on extending your own personal timelines. Like, we will get through this. There will be another side. So it's definitely that you don't have to sacrifice everything you've been dreaming or working on. We just, the timelines are just being uplifted and extended right now. And this is a very purposeful pause. So stay focused though. All right, let's go to the archangels. Comfort. Archangel Azrael, I'm with you in your time of need. I'm helping you. I'm helping your heart to heal. I'm helping you. Helping everyone to heal. Archangel Azrael is over us in the collective and helping everyone to heal. And there's comfort in knowing that we are being overseen. Remember that star in the meditation? That star was placed there, not just through our collective energy merging, but it's being it's overseen by these higher beings. They are there. Alien races, archangels, all of the higher beings, ascended masters, are watching over us very protectively right now. Okay. I know there's other archangels who have very specific messages for us, so they're going to come through now. I ask them to come through now. Compassion. Okay, this is where we hold the light for others, okay? Archangel Zadkiel, soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. That means be good to yourself during this time. Exude your compassion. If there's a way that you can give, remember that reading I said, it's a call to action. It's not a time to self-criticize or to doubt. Don't worry, there's no wrong steps here. Whatever you choose to do, however you choose to give to the collective right now, it will be received, it will be appreciated. Many of you will even find your purpose through this, your true soul purpose. Start giving, even in small ways. Hold the light for others. And even if that's just holding the light in a brief meditation every day, and sending the beam of light and love to the collective. Talk about 5D twin flames. We're doing 5D collective healing right now. You guys have been practicing for this. There's no doubt. So you know what to do. I know that. We have clairvoyance in reverse. So this is saying that maybe we're not listening as much to our what we're seeing, what we're being shown, trusting that. Archangel Raziel, he's saying, I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. So trust what you're seeing, okay? Trust what you're seeing in your mind's eye, where you're being shown the signs, all the guidance, okay? The bottom of this deck is hello from heaven. See, Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. That's saying that your departed loved ones are with you during this time of need as well. And you can call on them and that they surround you, protect you. You're protected. You're safe. You're not going to starve. You're not going to be homeless. We might feel that way in any given moment, but that you are really being surrounded and protected by support. Hello from heaven. Hello from your loved ones on the other side. They're with you. We're all with each other now more than ever, because you can access these dimensions when we're in pain. It cracks us open. When we're in pain, it opens us up so wide that we can actually tap in, reach up into the higher realms more easily. It's easier access for us when we're cracked open, when we're kind of forced to this place, right? All right, let's go to the Sacred Earth Oracle. And so they're telling me there's very important messages that will come through here, particularly about collective lessons is what I'm hearing. Okay, so here's our first one, discernment. So they're saying use your discernment at this time. I feel like they're showing me a seeing eye in the heart chakra. They're seeing give with your heart. Allow your heart to guide you. And there's also this idea too, and this has been coming through quite a bit, that we need to also energetically just really be mindful of ourselves at this time. So discerning what we need and how we need to prioritize ourselves and how we can give to others through our heart. Discerning what's important at this time is really important. Our discernment is changing. Our prioritization is changing. We're seeing what's really important. We're seeing what's really needed. What's needed is a helping hand. What's needed is love and compassion. Kind of what's needed is, I feel like, this flowering and growing of earth and nature, and be super mindful at this time that some of the old ways of being, our old routines, our old patterns may fall away permanently. They may need to. So this is about personal discernment, but also just about how we, what we choose, what we prioritize, what we place the focus and importance of. And they're saying, be guided through your heart intuitively, just through that heart chakra. Okay, what other collective lessons are we learning at this time? Context. So they're saying there is a context to everything that's happening right now. This is also going to be a remarkable period in history that you are part of right now. There's no coincidence. There's no coincidence that you are part of this period, that you are part of this context, and you're writing it. You're part of it. You're part of writing that story. And the context of this, we know the underlying meaning. We understand that. Keep that as your center. When we see the dragonfly, this is all about, it's about freedom, liberation. It's also about evolution. And this is about keeping that meaning, the true meaning of what's happening at your center, at your core. And knowing you're part of something bigger, a story that's being written, something that is, you have the influence to write the story, each and every one of you. And, it will go down in history what's happening right now. So remember that. Okay, revision, and it's coming up in reverse. So this is where we're going to be revising our plans here in the future. This opportunity to go within might cause you to revise your plan, to use different discernment about what's important. We're revising the plan collectively. We're revising the timelines. Like, I feel like these are higher timelines coming down, right? Everything's being revised at this time. so that a new plan, a better plan can be laid, one that's more in line with our soul's purpose, our soul's journey, with mission, with, placing the earth first, placing connectedness and love first, helping, serving, being of service, a lot of the greed, the avarice, being out for oneself, anything that was egotistical is really being called to fall away right now. We're asking to revise that plan. The bottom of this deck is motion. They're saying, even though we're behind closed doors, keep the motion going. There's a lot of opportunity for movement, movement's so healing, and motion, movement. There's going to be movement again. Right now, it's our time to be still, more still, to take a pause. The movement that's happening is the balancing of the earth. It's the animals, it's the birds, it's all of that is in movement. Everything's moving. We're moving forward, even though it feels like we're totally at a standstill. So whether you choose to be still and meditate, each day, but find also time to move within your life, because I feel like that's really important as we stay behind closed doors. Maybe you can get out and take a hike where it's safe for you to, still be at a social distance or physical distance with others. But so many people right now are giving dance classes, movement classes, yoga classes, free online stuff, like free fitness tutorials. Like, keep that movement going, dance. Don't forget to keep the music playing, keep the motion going in your space, in your home, because that movement is going to uplift the planet. It's going to uplift everybody. You got to keep the motion going in your heart, and know that we're also moving forward. All of this it's collective motion forward. Even if it feels stagnant, it's not. That's just the illusion of the pause. All right, so I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Do you guys wanna comment, or before I close it down? Like, I know there's about 35 of you on or so. So do you want to share anything with each other on the chat before I close it up? Remember, others will see this later too, and they'll be able to receive your messages. Thank you, Tracy, for watching, for coming to the session. What are twins' roles right now? Beautiful. Thank you, Kimberly. You're welcome, Paul. Thank you for joining. Thank you, guys. Sending love vibrations to you too. Yeah. Hi, Diana. Yep, there can be anxiety. You're picking up on collective fear, okay? Try to rest into the knowing, okay? The knowing of what this is at a deeper meaning, the true context of all of this. But the anxiety that you're feeling for sure is it is the collective fear that you're picking up on. It's very important that we clear ourselves right now. This could be part of what that discernment is, in clearing ourselves, clearing our own energy field, discerning what's ours, what's the collective, what's ours, what's our neighbors, separating our energy so we can clear ourselves, because we can't hold the light for others if we're not clear, right? Thank you, Deborah. So I'll just answer quickly. What is the role of twin flames? Twin flames are light workers. You've been, I will say, sharpening your skills through your whole journey, whether you've been healing yourself or getting on your mission or resolving fear within you. Your role is to serve at this time, and you'll know what that is for you personally. There's a call to action for you. You're one of the leaders, I believe, as a twin flame, as a light worker. So, all right, love you guys, and I will see you soon. Stay healthy, everyone. All right, bye.